What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Good. So I was just getting ready for myself because I'm going to work right now. I just finished the gym, which you should always do. But habits I'll talk about in another video. Right now, it's not really a mindset boot camp. It can be a part of the boot camp. I'm not sure right now, but I wanted to speak about living in the past because I feel like a lot of people are living in the past, but they are missing out on today. Because what is there is some beneficiary things of being living in the past, right? Because you can always learn from your past, but don't ever forget that you cannot change it. Just like me, by example, I'm always living in the past. I'm always mad against myself for the past that I did, because I did do some stupid fucking shit, right? Which caused me to be in the situation that I am today. Which I have no choice but to make my shit work, because otherwise I'm just going nowhere, right? But I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at it like I'm mad, or well, I am mad, but I'm not. I'm not pissed uh, at the result of things, because I'm quite happy about that, because that caused me to be the man that I am today, right? That caused me to have the lifestyle that I am today. That caused me to be learning the things that I am today. And that caused me as well to find something that I actually like, business and sales. And so that's what I wanted to get out there, is that you should always look at the good side of things, because otherwise you're just going to miss out on today, right? Like, you should always keep in mind the good side of things, even if there's a bad situation. And that's why it's really important to discipline your mind, because if you don't, you're always going to miss out on some good stuff. And it's always when you are in the hardest situation for a while, or when you've been struggling for a while. And if you're always feeling sad about yourself, feel sorry, and always mad against the past for something that you cannot change, well, there's a high possibility that you will miss out on today's opportunities, right? Because you're just too stuck on the past. And like I said, today is a blessing. Like, don't ever forget that you woke up today. You you were born in one day, and you will die in one day as well. So you can change your life in just one day. Maybe not change it for the near future, but you can at least change the direction of where you're going, right? Like, it is going to take time to change your life. It is going to take time to actually have results. But it shouldn't take too long to really change the course of where you're heading, right? So always keep that in mind. You don't have a lot of time. True. Like, at most you get 80 years of your life, right? But as long as you're trying to get better every single day by taking the past into account, so you're not making the same mistakes, and you are always keeping in mind the blessing that you have to be waking up today, to be able to change your shit, well, you are going to win at some point, right? You cannot always keep losing. Like me, the shit that I happen to be in, that happened to me as well, well, it just made me a better person. It just made me closer with God, closer with my objectives. It just made my mind clear as well, and I'm a whole lot more positive as well from the negative shit that happened to me, right? And you are a human as well. You are just human. So don't stress about your past. Stress about today. Stress about today for the shit that you are not changing, because you should have learned from them from your past. You are a human being. What is the blessing of being a human being? You are born with a consciousness of your action. And so, the blessing of being a human being and being able to wake up today is that you are able to change something about your life. Change your direction. Always keep in mind what that action plus that action is gonna bring me forward. What is that gonna bring me in the end? Is it a good habit? Like, if you have an objective, um, if you have an objective from over a year, and then, because the dangerous path that you are heading right now is probably that you have high objective, huge objective, but there's always like a couple of days in the year where you're like, oh, it's only one day. What does it matter? Well, actually, it does, because if you accumulate all of these days in a year or so, well, imagine like all of them combined make a month. So you lost a month in your whole year. And what is the effect of that? Well, in that month, maybe you lost like an opportunity, right? Because you still don't change the direction where you're heading. So I'm not telling you to be perfect. You'll never be, right? But you can always strive to be perfect, just like I said in my other videos. And so you really need to unfuck your mind, um, with the hard situation that you're living right now, because it's actually a blessing, right? It's kind of funny because every time you're gonna be at your lowest, well, you have nothing to lose first, and you have everything to win if you have the right mindset and the right vision. You need to really treat everything in a matter of um, intelligence. You really have to be intelligent behind your action and really analyze why do you think like that, and why are you in the place that you are right now. Like I said before, it is your fault, yeah, but don't live in the past though. Well, live in the past to learn from your mistake, but don't be stuck in the past in a negative way. You should always be thankful, because even though you fucked up in your past, you can still wake up today, and you should always be thriving to make the best out of today. So, I'm not gonna make that video really long, because I actually have to go in like 30 minutes and I haven't eaten yet. But yeah, just always be positive, bro. And whenever you're at your lowest, if you watch that video and you are actually at your lowest, and that might have helped you, I'm guaranteeing you that if you unfuck your vision and you listen to the advice that I just gave you, I guarantee you will see an opportunity knocking on your door. I guarantee you that, because it works for me. So why would it not work for you, right? And I'm not talking about business, because some business works for other people, but right now we are talking about life shit, right? If I can see the positive in the negative shit that I done and that is happening to me today, well, that leaves more space for positive stuff. Because at the end, I guarantee you that you will win if you can always see the positive side of things. Always. And that will cost you as well to have more opportunities and to be able to seize those opportunities. You need to be able to seize them, because there's a strong chance that they never be coming again. So that's why you should always take risks as well. Risk is also going to be another video that is for me like a really, really important subject. I don't know if it's gonna be as long as the others, but I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and I really hope that that does help you, because that personally for me, that was a game changer, to be always train my brain to see positive. Train your brain to see positive. If you look at my other videos, well, you probably heard my life story, or like couple part of it. So you did realize that I did not have it easy, right? Well, some people had it harder than me, but always depends on the case, right? So yeah, if I can see the positive, you can too as well. Now I guarantee you that I guarantee you. Now it might not be today, but if you start today, it's gonna be sooner. So just always think highly of yourself. Think positive. Train your mind to see the positive. If your mind is being negative, analyze that fact. Why am I being negative? What caused me to think like that? Right? Now I guarantee you that will help you. I promise you. I promise you, man. So on that note, have a good day, boys, and see positive. Always thrive to be better and be positive. You will have opportunities knocking on your door. I guarantee you that. I'm giving you blessings, bro. Blessings, blessings on blessings, bro. Because I'm giving myself blessing as well. Because if I can help somebody right there, that's good karma for me as well. That's good karma. So, yeah, have a W day, G's. And be fucking intelligent. Be positive. Peace out.